drifting in the air, finding every answer from the every kind of where. A lo-fi vibration, a shortwave radio dub, hissing at the center of the righteous hub. The hum, come, the wave, sing, starlight static. The vacuum is a calling and the needle is a thin, letting all the ghosts of the every galaxy in. It's a luminous interference, a hollow kind of sound, lifting every secret from the every kind of ground. I'm a lock into the whistle, I'm a lock into the tone, with the music that is making me never feel alone. No more a local broadcast and no more a human sign, when the starlight static is crossing all the line. Starlight static, drifting in the air, finding every answer from the every kind of way. A lo-fi vibration, a shortwave radio dub, hissing at the center of the righteous hub. The hum, calm, the wave, say, starlight static. Tune soon, far star. Cosmos is sending me a letter. Tune soon, far star. The cosmos is sending me a letter. Starlight static, drifting in the air, finding every answer from the every kind of where. A lo-fi vibration, a shortwave radio dub, hissing at the center of the righteous hub. The hum, come, the wave, say, starlight static, lost in the static. Starlight static, feeling the erratic. Starlight static, the sky is a mine, the noise is a fine. The top is a burning, the blood is a turning. I'm and catch the summit fever in the middle of the climb, a racing of the pulses and a racing of the time. No more tired muscle and no more a heavy feet, when the summit fever is a making of the heat. It's the summit fever, a fire in the eye, a reaching for the glory of the every kind of sky. I'm a lock into the climax, I'm a lock into the glow of forgetting all the danger of the every kind of low. Summit fever, a shining in the head, a turning every courage to the every kind of red. A synchro vibration and ecstatic loud love, burning at the center of the righteous hub. The high, fly, the peak, speak, summit fever. The peak is a closer and the world is a small, a watching as the limit is a starting for to fall. It's a luminous obsession, a golden kind of way, a blinding all the logic in the middle of the day. I'm a lock into the summit, I'm a lock into the crown, with the music there's a never letting anything down. No more a careful stepping and no more a steady sign, when the summit fever is a crossing all the lines. Summit fever, a shining in the head, a turning every courage to the every kind of red. A synth prop vibration and ecstatic and locked down, burning at the center of the righteous hub. The high, fly, the peak, speak, summit fever.
from a frantic disco-fied 4/4 beat, multiple synth layers begin to spiral upward in pitch, creating a shepherd tone effect that feels like it's rising forever. Wilder.
Reach, each. The summit is a calling for to break the heart. Summit fever, shining in the head, a turning every courage to the every kind of red. A synth-pro vibration, an ecstatic analog dub, burning at the center of the righteous hub. The high fly, the peace speak, summit fever.
Summit fever, a shining in the head, a turning every courage to the every kind of red. A synth-pro vibration, an ecstatic analog dub, burning at the center of the righteous hub.
The high fly, the peace speak, summit fever. Summit fever. Summit fever. Never going to stop. Summit fever. The height is a mine. The light is a fine. The feet are heavy. The valley is already. I man walk the descent in the middle of the day, leaving all the glory in the every kind of way. No more a soaring spirit and no more a golden sign. When the descent is a drawing of the line, it's the descent, a gravity on the soul, collecting every fragment for the every kind of toll. I'm a lock into the shadow, I'm a lock into the ground, hearing all the silence in the middle of the sound. The descent, a falling from the high, watching all the limit of the every kind of sky. I'm a vibration, a gravitational dub, descending at the center of the righteous hub. The end, friend, the low, know the descent. The end, friend, the low, know the descent. The peak is a fading and the air is a thick, a making of the memory, a kind of magic trick. It's a luminous surrender, a heavy kind of stay, a carrying the stature to the every kind of clay. I'm a lock into the echo, I'm a lock into the path, with a music that is washing away the every kind of wrath. No more a summit fever and no more a ready sign. When the descent is a crossing all the lines, the descent, a falling from the high, watching all the limit of the every kind of sky. An odd vibration, a touching all the limit of the every kind of sky. A melancholy vibration, a gravitational dub, descending at the center of the righteous hub. The end friend alone know that he said. The end friend alone know that he said. Walking to the plain, washing off the stain. The mountain is a done, the valley is a one. The stone is at home, the glass is a bowl. I'm and watch the granite and glass at the edge of the world, seeing every mineral and crystal unfurled. No more a soft earth and no more a shift in sand. When the granite and glass is a freeze in the land, it's the granite and glass shining in the blue, a hold in every glance of the every kind of you. I'm a lock into the hardness, I'm a lock into the clear, of finding all the stillness in the middle of the fear. Granite and glass shimmering so still, matching every contour of the every kind of will. A crystalline vibration, an ice cathedral dove, freezing at the center of the righteous hub. The peak, speak, the shine, line, granite and glass. Oh, granite and glass. The mountain is a heavy and the lens is a thin, lenting all the ancient kind of radiance in. It's a luminous monolith, a shattered kind of light, a standing at the border of the day and the night. I'm a lock into the strata, I'm a lock into the pain, with a music that is a washing away the every kind of stain. No more a human motion and no more a gentle sign, when the granite and glass is a crossing all the line. Yeah, great, crossing all the line. Granite and glass are shimmering so still, matching every contour of the every kind of will. A crystalline vibration, an ice cathedral dove, freezing at the center of the righteous hub. The peak, steep, the shine, line, granite and glass. Gold and hallowed and red, pure stone throne. The mountain is a mirror for the soul. I'm a lock into the peak of finding all the silence that the spirit had to seek. Thin air, a stretching to the stars, a breaking all the limiting of the every kind of bars, a cosmic vibration, an alpine observatory dove floating at the center of the righteous hub. The high light, the blue truth, thin air, thin air. The lungs are a working, and the blood is a cold, a writing up the story that the cosmos had to hold. It's a luminous expansion, a weightless kind of state, waiting for the logic for to open up the gate. I'm a lock into the rhythm, I'm a lock into the pulse, with a music that is clearing up everything else. No more a noisy conflict, and no more a heavy sign, when the thin air is a blurring all the line. Thin air, a stretching to the stars, a breaking all the limiting of the every kind of bars, a cosmic vibration, an alpine observatory dove floating at the center of the righteous hub. The highlight, the blue truth, thin air, thin air. Climb, 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 high, fly. The atmospheres are fading out. Thin air, a stretching to the stars, a breaking all the limiting of the every kind of bars, a cosmic vibration, an alpine observatory dove floating at the center of the righteous hub. The high light, the blue truth, thin air, thin the blue, thin thin air. The spirit is akin, thin air. The summit is a near, the cosmos is a clear. The head is a spinning, the room is a thinning. I might feel the altitude, sickness in the middle of the mind, a blurring all the logic that the mountain had to find. No more a steady step, and no more a clear sight, when the altitude sickness is a stealing of the light. It's the altitude sickness, a haze upon the brain, a draining all the balancing, every kind of vein. I'm a lock into the sway, I'm a lock into the drift, watching as the reality is a starting for the shift. Altitude sickness, a pulsing in the skull, robbing every clarity that the spirit had to call. A glitch, scratch, tongue vibration, a disoriented dove, spinning at the center of the righteous hub. The fall, the spin, altitude sickness. The fall, the spin, altitude sickness. The oxygen is a fleeting and the blood is a thick, a play every trick that the mountain has a pick. It's a luminous confusion, a disjointed kind of pace, a carrying the nausea to the every kind of space. I'm a locking to the blur, I'm a locking to the hiss, with a music that is a taking us down into the abyss. No more a certain ground and no more a steady sign, when the altitude sickness is a crossing over the line. Altitude sickness, a pulsing in the skull, a robbing every clarity that the spirit had to call. A glitch cry joke on vibration, a disoriented dove, spinning at the center of the righteous hub. The fall, the spin, then altitude sickness. The fall, the spin, then altitude sickness. Is a turning upside down. A disoriented dove, spinning at the center of the righteous hub. The fall, the spin, then altitude sickness. The fall, the spin, then altitude sickness. Caught in the sickness, altitude sickness. Finding the thickness, altitude sickness. The head is alive, the air is a fright. Blurring up the land. It's the altitude sickness, a ringing in the ear, a mixing up the courage with the every kind of fear. I'm a locking to the shadow, I'm a locking to the ghost, a drifting from the center to the every kind of coast. Altitude sickness, a spinning in the head, a turning all the living to the every kind of dead, a glitch like vibration, a vertigo sect up, reeling at the center of the righteous hub. The spin in the high altitude sickness. The vision is a double, the vision is a double, and the memory is a feint, a memory is a feint, a painting of a picture that the spirit can no pain. It's a luminous delirium, a stuttering of the soul, a breaking every fragment from the every kind of hole. Oh, I'm a locking to the static, I'm a locking to the hum, with a music that is a beating like a broken kind of drum. No more a clear direction and no more a steady sign, when the altitude sickness is a blurring of the line. Altitude sickness, a spinning in the head, a turning all the living to the every kind of dead, a glitch like vibration, a vertigo sect up, reeling at the center of the righteous hub. The spin, the high altitude sickness. When the eagle's eye is a turning of the wheel, it's the eagle's eye a gliding on the thermal of the mind, a leaving all the limit of the gravity behind. I'm a lock into the shadow, I'm a lock into the wind, a hearing all the melody that the universe will sing. Eagle's eye, a soaring over all, a watching every fragment that is a getting so small, a sight, proud vibration, a panoramic dub, gliding at the center of the righteous hub. The view, true, the wings, sing, eagle's eye. Liberating kind of flight, carrying the vision to the every kind of light. I'm a lock into the current, I'm a lock into the flow, with the music that is a showing of the everything aglow. No more a narrow pathway and no more restless sign, when the eagle's eye is a crossing all the line. Eagle's eye, a soaring over all, a watching every fragment that is a getting so small, a sight, proud vibration, a panoramic dub, gliding at the center of the righteous hub. The view, true, the wings, sing, eagle's that is a getting so small, a sight, proud vibration, a panoramic dub, gliding at the center of the righteous hub. The view, true, the wings, sing, eagle's design. When a glacier movement is a drawing of the line, it's the glacier movement, a millimeter step, keeping every secret that the ancient kind of kept. I'm a lock into the pressure, I'm a lock into the grind, leaving all the logic of the everyday behind. Glacier movement, a crushing of the stone, turning every mountain to the every kind of bone, a tectonic vibration, a permafrost droned up, grinding at the center of the righteous hub. The slow go, the deep sleep, glacier movement. Chase the slow go, the deep sleep, glacier movement. water is a solid, a cleaning up the everything that is a dirty and a squalid. It's a luminous erasure, a heavy kind of state, a rearranging planets in the every kind of way. I'm a lock into the friction, I'm a lock into the flow, with a music that is a taking of the everything a slow. No more a human moment and no more a restless sign, when a glacier movement is a crossing all the line. Glacier movement, a crushing of the stone, a turning every mountain to the every kind of bone, a tectonic vibration, a permafrost droned up, grinding at the center of the righteous hub. The slow go, the deep sleep, glacier movement. Oh, the slow go, the deep sleep, glacier movement. Cold, found, bound. The earth is a remaking itself in ice. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Glacier movement, a crushing of the stone, a turning every mountain to the every kind of bone, a tectonic vibration, a permafrost droned up, grinding at the center of the righteous hub. The slow go, the deep sleep, glacier movement. Down the slow go, the deep sleep, glacier movement. Moving with the ice, paying of the price. The stone is a mine, the grind is a fine. Da 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 da. The ridge is a shark, the wind is a heart. I man walk the great divider in the middle of the split, looking at the gravity and every kind of it. No more a steady plateau and no more a level ground, when the great divider is a turning all the sound. It's the great divider, a razor in the stone, it's separating every soul from the every kind of bone. I'm a lock into the balance, I'm a lock into the edge of finding all the glory on the every kind of ledge. The great divider, a cutting of the sky, a watching every raindrop pass the water, a red to fly. A progressive vibration and jagged edged up, splitting at the center of the righteous hub. The left, the light, the right, the great divider. Hey, hey, da 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 da. The north is a storming and the south is a clear, a mixing up the courage with the every kind of fear. It's a luminous partition, a mathematical kind of way, a dividing up the midnight from the breaking of the day. I'm a lock into the tension, I'm a lock into the gap, with a music that is a closing of the every kind of trap. No more a single river, no more a unified sign. When the great divider is a crossing all the line. Hey, oh, the great divider, a cutting of the sky. Oh, watching every raindrop as the water ready to fly. Of the progressive vibration, a jagged edge dub, splitting at the center of the righteous hub. The left, the right, the right, the great divider.
The drums stay exactly the same, but the sits begin to distort and swell. The white noise increases, sounding like wind hitting a speeding car. Fast.
Cast, move, rule. The system is running at full motoric mountain, a pulsing in the gray, her driving every shadow from the middle of the day. Her cries out from vibration and infinite engine dub, pumping at the center of the righteous hub. The drive, alive, the gear, clear, motoric mountain, my climb in the mountain,
The fountain.
the count in the fountain.
Atomic strong.
The engine is as strong.
The rhythm is along.
The blood is a thick, the spirit is a sick. I man pay the oxygen depth in the middle of the peak. I'm feeling all the muscle and the ache, every bone a weak. No more a light stepping and no more a easy stride. When the oxygen depth is a taking of the pride. It's the oxygen depth, a hunger in the chest, a putting all the logic to the every kind of test. I'm a lock into the gasping, I'm a lock into the strain, a counting all the beating of the every kind of vein. Oxygen depth, a heavy on the soul, a taking every fragment for the every kind of toll. A spaced out vibration, a low altitude dub, lagging at the center of the righteous hub. The deep sleep, the slow go, oxygen depth. The vision is a gray and the air is a star. A feeling every second that the mountain had to carve. It's a luminous exhaustion, a heavy kind of way, a draining all the color from the middle of the day. I'm a lock into the shadow, I'm a lock into the thump, with the music that's a working like a broken kind of pump. No more already energy and no more already sign. When the oxygen depth is a blurring all the line. Oxygen depth, a heavy on the soul, a taking every fragment for the every kind of toll. A spaced out vibration, a low altitude dub, logging at the center of the righteous hub. The deep sleep, the slow go, oxygen depth. Slow, go, go. oxygen. The air is a thin, the body is a tin. Suddenly destroyed. I'ma lock into the plasma, I'ma lock into the wave of feeling all the power that the universe gave. Solar flare, a bursting in the gold, a burning every secret that the mountain had to hold. A psychedelic vibration, a radiation dot, wobbling at the center of the righteous hub. The heat, sweet, the glow, solar flare. The corona is a leaping and the energy is a high, a painting up the limit of the every kind of sky. It's a luminous eruption, a blinding kind of grace, a shooting all the particles to the every kind of place. I'ma lock into the frequency, I'ma lock into the surge, with a music that is a feeling like the everything emerge. No more a dim reflection and no more a hidden sign, when the solar flare is a blurring all the lines. Solar flare, a bursting in the gold, a burning every secret that the mountain had to hold. A psychedelic vibration, a radiation dove, wobbling at the center of the righteous hub. The heat, sweet, the glow, no, solar flare. Psychedelic vibration, a radiation dove, wobbling at the center of the righteous hub. The heat, sweet, the glow, no, solar flare. Flaring in the noon, fading all too soon. Solar flare. The sun is red, the light is a fed. Listen to the dirt, listen to the deep, the secret of the life that the ancestors keep. It's the dark, rich mattress for the sleeping seat, the black gold treasure for the every hungry need. A billion years of living in a handful of the loam, the structure of the temple and the pillar of the home. No flashing of the light, no noise of the machine, just the steady humming power of the life that is unseen. I'm a sinking in the humus, I'm a melting in the clay, where the troubles of the world I'm just a wash away. Feeling the humus vibrating low, grounding the spirit so the soul can grow. fossil style dub, humming at the bottom of the forest hub. The deep, steady, the earth, ready, the humus hum. The insect is a buzzing in a subterranean frequency, singing out a hymn for the biological decency. It's the choir of the beetle, it's the anthem of the worm, keeping the foundation of the Zion garden firm. I don't need the sky when the ground is so sweet. I'm finding all the answers at the level of my feet. Of breathing in the carbon, of breathing in the peace until the heavy tension find a spiritual release. Feeling the humus vibrating low, grounding the spirit so the soul can grow. A meditative vibration of fossil style dub, humming at the bottom of the forest hub. The deep, steady, the earth, ready, the humus hum. One with the dirt. Fossil style dub, humming at the bottom of the forest hub. The deep, steady, the earth, steady, the whole was hum. The whole is soil, rest from the toil, stay low, watch it grow. It's not a copper cable, it's the wisdom of the wood on the forest table beneath the boot of Babylon. A secret line I run, a carrying the message from the shadow to the sun. The yoke is talking to the pine, the cedar to the birch, sharing out the sugar in the biological urge. If a brother tree is hungry, if a sister tree is weak, the network send the energy before the words can speak. It's the wood wide web, the original connection, giving every living thing a spiritual protection. I'm running through the wood wide web, feel the flow, information moving in the dark down below. A tunneling vibration, a mycelium dove, sending out the signals from the forest of the root, the mind, the mind. Wood wide web, the root, the mind, the mind. Wood wide web. They think they are alone, standing tall in the park, but they're holding hands together in the silence and the dark, trading out the nitrogen, or trading out the news. The earth is a broadcasting, so you better not refuse. I'm a plugging in my spirit, I'm a plugging in my toe, feeling how the ancient ones are helping us to grow. No cross were just a pure organic grace, linking every living out in the garden space. Or running through the wood wide web, feel the flow, information moving in the dark down below. A tunneling vibration, a mycelium dub, sending out the signals from the forest up. The root, the mind, the mind. Wood wide web, the root, the mind. Blinking, wood wide web. The music drops into a ruder. The bass line stays fast, but the drums become echoes. A bubbling synth sound mimics the movement of nutrients. Feed the brother, warn the mother, crun, protect. The earth is online. A running through the wood wide web, feel the flow, information moving in the dark down below. A tunneling vibration, a mycelium dub, sending out the signals from the forest up. The root, the mind, the mind. Wood wide web, the root, the mind, the mind. Wood wide web, network of the tree. Wood wide web, network of the leaf. Wood wide web, stay connected, roots respected. Wood wide web, 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 Wood wide web. Deep in the belly, where the light cannot go, the holy water is starting to flow. Beneath the mountain and beneath the street, the cold dark current is a moving round the feet. No map for the tunnel, no chart for the cave, just the steady rhythm of the subterranean wave. I'm a floating in the silence, I'm a sailing in the dark, leaving all the baggage and the burden on the ark. It's the underground river, the secret of the drought, giving life to the forest from the inside out. We're drifting on the underground river, slow and deep, while the world of the surface is starting to sleep. A fluid vibration, a cavern styled up, washing around the roots of the forest hub. The current, the spirit, underground river. You can try to block it, you can try to build it down, but the water of the Zion is the I am that I am. They find a little crack, they find a little way to wash the dusty worries and the sorrows them away. I'm a drinking from the limestone, I'm a drinking from the soul, letting internal pressure take the full control. The river is a calling, it's a singing in the stone, reminding every seed that it's never quite alone. I'm drifting on the underground river, slow and deep, while the world of the surface is starting to sleep. A fluid vibration, a cavern styled up, washing around the roots of the forest hub. The current, the spirit, underground river. I never die.
Secret fire burning deep down inside. Not a flame of the furnace, not a heat of the spark, but a cool green glory in the heart of the dark. The mushroom is glowing like a star in the dirt, a chemical healing for the spiritual hurt. Bioluminescence, the ghost light of grace, showing the way in the loneliest place. A glowing with the bioluminescence, bright and green, the most beautiful light that you never have seen. A pulsing vibration, a neon style of light in the past of the forest of the glow. Internal, the light, eternal, bioluminescence. You don't need a candle, you don't need a lamp to walk through the valley. There's a dark and a damp. The power of the Father is a built-in cell to shine in the places where the shadows them dwell. I'm wearing my radiance, I'm showing my hue, a core fire spirit making everything new. So don't fear the midnight, don't fear the gloom. The light is a growing out the quietest room, a glowing with the bioluminescence, bright and green, the most beautiful light that you never have seen. A pulsing vibration, a neon styled up light in the past of the forest of the glow. Internal, the light, eternal, bioluminescence. The drums get shiny with high and reverb. Multiple synth lines weave together, creating a shimmer wall of sound. Cold fire, green light, divine, phosphor making. I am the glow. Bioluminescence, bright and green, the most beautiful light that you never have seen. A pulsing vibration, a neon styled up light in the past of the forest of the glow. Internal, the light, internal, bioluminescence, light in the dark, holy spark, cool and bright, cool and bright through the night. Turn down. Through the night, turn down. Through the night, turn down. Through the night, turn down.
Don't call it an end, don't call it a grave. It's just the treasury where the life is saved. The king tree falls with a heavyweight sound to lay his crown upon the holy ground. But the beetles and the worms and the phone jack crew are starting on the work that they were born to do. Breaking down the pride, breaking down the bar, turning all the history back into the dark. It's a slow motion magic, a chemical prayer, turning the was into the everywhere. Yeah. Beautiful decomposition, let it rock. Give back the energy for the garden plot. A heavyweight vibration, a melting style, to return into the center of the forest of the leaf brown, the light, the light, decomposition. Your ego is a log that is a dry and dead. Let the mycelium teeth
be the ones to be fed. I'm a crumbling the stone, I'm a softening the steel, making a meal out of everything I feel. The nutrients are releasing, the nitrogen is free, feeding the future of the baby cedar tree. So don't fear the breakdown, don't fear the rust. There's a Zion power in the holy dust. Beautiful decomposition, let it rot. Give back the energy for the garden plot. A heavyweight vibration, a melting style, the returning to the center of the forest hub. The leaf brown, the light brown, the line decomposition. The music becomes sludged up. The tempo feels like it's dragging through honey, a slow, wet gurgling. Sound flows through the mix, sinking, losing. Oh, new, bless the dirt. Decomposition, let it rot. Give back the energy for the garden plot. A heavyweight vibration, a melting style, the returning to the center of the forest top. The leaf brown, the light brown, loud decomposition. Feed the root, this the route. Nothing is lost, pay the cost. The winter is over, the cycle is done. Everything's standing in the sun. I see the needles and I see the pine, the evergreen glory of the ancient design. It doesn't fade away and it doesn't turn brown. It's the permanent glory of the Zion crown. I'm awakened from the dirt, I'm awakened from the sleep, with the promise in my spirit that I'm going to keep. The forest is arising like a green tidal wave, conquering the shadow and the power of the grave. It's an evergreen awakening. Look at the heights, shining with the power of a million lights. A total vibration, a resurrection, the final revelation of the forest of the light. Insert evergreen awakening. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. The sap is a-flowing like a river of gold, a story of the new that is written in the old. I'm a branching, I'm a blooming, I'm a standing so tall. Listen to the rhythm of the biological call. No more the winter and no more the cold, just the green everlasting for the young and the old. We are the forest and the forest is rooted in the truth of the eternity. Yeah. It's an evergreen awakening. Look at the heights, shining with the power of a million lights. A total vibration, a resurrection, the final revelation of the forest of the light, the soul, evergreen awakening. Evergreen, 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 evergreen. Music reaches a canopy orchestration. The drum switch to a rolling cinematic steppers beat. A full string section swells, harmonizing with the chorus and the bass. Evergreen, 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 ever giving. The earth is home. The seed has grown. Victory in the garden. direction, a resurrection dub, the final revelation of the forest hub, the life, the soul, evergreen awakening. The forest never ends, on Jah we depend, always growing, always It's a riot in the dirt, it's a party in the mud. The power of the sprout is a boiling in the blood. One day it was quiet, one day it was still. Now the mushrooms, them are conquering the valley and the hill, breaking through the asphalt, lifting up the stone, reclaiming the kingdom for the biological throne. It's a fungal jungle, a wild style spread, bringing back the life to the places that were dead. No permission needed, no request for the space, just a multiplying glory in every single place. So welcome to the fungal jungle, watch it grow faster than the human mind can ever really know. A tribal vibration, a stepper style, the braving in the center of the forest hub, the sprout, the hunger, the hunger, fungal jungle, the fungal, the hunger, fungal jungle, the longer, the longer, fungal red ones, blue ones, yellow and the white, they're popping into being in the middle of the night. It's a vegetable uprising, a peaceful mutiny, a shouting out the message of the forest unity. I'm a dancing with the spores, I'm a shaking with the stem, I'm a learning how to multiply and be like one of them. Wide and untamable, fierce and afraid, the fungal jungle spirit is the only one for me. Welcome to the fungal jungle, watch it grow faster than the human mind can ever really know. A tribal vibration, a stepper style, the braving in the center of the forest home, the sprout, the hunger, the hunger, hunger jungle, there's hunger, the hunger, burger jungle, the hunger, the hunger, hunger jungle. The music becomes tribal breakdown, the bass stops and the percussion takes over. Sounds of animal cries and bird whistles are processed with heavy delay. Boom shaka, boom shaka, boom shaka, go yeah. Wildlife, no more, the jungle is alive. Red one to the fungal jungle, watch it grow faster than the human mind can ever really know. A tribal vibration, a stepper style, the braving in the center of the forest, the sprout, the hunger, the hunger, 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 this hunger, the hunger, 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 the hunger, the hunger, hunger, oh, over the wall, jungle, the forest for all, jungle, too fast to stop, jungle, to the very top, over when tiger roar, and a final sharp The sap is the water is the blood. One single thread, a stretching through the land, thinner than a hair in the palm of your hand. But a million gather make a cable of might. A carrying the life force in the middle of the night. I'm a pulsing with the pressure, I'm a pushing through the clay, driving the expansion in a systematic way. It's the hyphy heartbeat, the circulation song, making the foundation of the forest lost strong. Feel the hyphy heartbeat under the ground. A liquid style rhythm, a systematic sound, a pumping vibration, a biological dub, circulating life through the forest. So moving the soul, grooving, hyphy heartbeat a day, a day. From the tip of the root to the edge of the sky, the pump never stop and the well never dry. It's the plumbing of the Zion, the irrigation grace, keeping everything alive in the garden space. I'm a branching, I'm a reaching, I'm a finding every path, doing all the work of the biological math. One rhythm, one pressure, one internal drive, the engine of the earth, making sure we stay alive. Feel a heartbeat under the ground, a liquid style rhythm, a systematic sound, a pumping vibration, a biological dub, circulating life through the forest. Oh, moving the soul, grooving, high for your heartbeat, a day. The music becomes pressured up, the side chaining gets more extreme, making the entire track breathe in and out. Now the snares are replaced by viva his sounds. Push it through the liquid, burning, running. Well, pump is the heartbeat under the ground, a liquid style rhythm, a systematic sound, a pumping vibration, a biological dub, circulating life through the forest hub. To flow, soul, grooving, high for your heartbeat, in the happy heartbeat, heartbeat, yeah. Keep it moving, nature's proving,
Not every friend is telling the truth. There's a beautiful orchid with a wicked intent, a stealing all the sugar that the mother tree sent, a wrapping around the branches, a sucking out the sap, laying out the beauty like a biological trap. It's a parasite paradise, a living on the work of the brother in the light and the sister in the murk. No effort of the own, just a taking what is free, a draining out the spirit of the holy cedar tree. Living in a parasite paradise, sharp and cold, taking all the silver and a taking all the gold. Whoa, that stinging vibration, a friction styled up, feeding on the edges of the forest hub. The taker, creeping, the maker, weeping, parasite paradise. Parasite paradise. They look like a brother and they talk like a friend, but they're waiting for the moment when your branches start bending. Out the world of the concrete, we see the same design. Their vampire spirits are climbing up the spine. They don't wanna plant, they only wanna reap, leaving you with nothing in the valley dark and deep. So sharpen up your vision and sharpen up your mind. Leave the parasite vibration far away behind. Living in a parasite paradise, sharp and cold, taking all the silver and taking all the gold. Vibration, a friction style dog, feeding on the edges of the forest hub. The taker, creeping, the maker, weeping, parasite paradise. vibration down. The drums get scratchy like sandpaper. The bass line starts to strangle the other instruments, cutting them off abruptly with a gate effect. Suck it, don't ask. Tighten, braid it, slip beware the beauty. Living in a parasite paradise, sharp and cold, taking all the silver and taking all the gold. Hey, a stinging vibration, a friction style, dope feeding on the edges of the forest of the taker, creeping, the maker, weeping, parasite paradise. Parasite paradise. Cut the vine, parasite. Draw the line, parasite. Don't let them in, under the skin. Dust to dust, seed to seed. Everything you want, everything you need. I'm a floating on the breeze, I'm a drifting in the air, looking for the fertile ground, looking for the prayer. 1 million tiny spirits in a one single puff. The world of the concrete is never quite enough. I'm a falling on the leaf, I'm a falling on the log, moving through the shadow and the morning time fog. It's the spore cloud rising, a searching for the home, from the mountain peak down to the valley low. Floating in the spore cloud, hazy and white. There's a new life hidden in the dark side, a drifting vibration, a biological dab, seeding the corners of the forest hub. The fall, the call, spore cloud. You can't see the message, but the message is sent. A microscopic mission with a holy intent. I'm waiting for the rain, I'm waiting for the heat, to turn the dusty nothing into something for eat. It's a silent and it's a soft, it's a gentle and it's slow. The only way the Zion garden start to grow. So breathe in the spirit, let the particle inside, and find a little place where the life cannot hide. Don't floating in the spore cloud, hazy and white. There's a new life hidden in the dark side, a drifting vibration, a biological dub, seeding the corners of the forest hub. The fall, the call, spore cloud. The music becomes aerosol dub, the drums disappear, replaced by a rhythmic hiss, like steam or spores being released. The bass line becomes a series of long breathing spurts, and wind find life. The forest is breathing. Floating in the spore cloud, hazy and white. There's a new life hidden in the dark side, a drifting vibration, a biological dub, seeding the corners of the forest hub. The fall, the call, spore cloud, cover the earth. The spore called birth, quietly now, nature's vow.
spirit is led. I'm a kneeling on the moss, I'm a bowing to the fern, waiting for the ancient lesson I have come to learn. The spores are arising like a smoke from the floor, a knocking at the handle of the spiritual door. It's a silent petition, it's a wordless request to take the tired soul and to give it a rest in the cathedral of the bark and the leaf, finding the salvation and the holy relief. It's a spore prayer, rising in the mist, a moment of the mercy that the angels have kissed. A ritual vibration, a ceremonial dub, chanting in the center of the forest of the spore. Ascending the prayer, never ending spore prayer. May the root find the water, may the leaf find the light, may the forest be protected in the middle of the night. I'm a casting my intentions like a seed in the wind, leaving all the places where the human man sin. Let the mycelium mind be the one that we share, connecting every brother in the circle of prayer, from the smallest of the small to the giant of the tall. One biological blessing upon us all. It's a spore prayer, rising in the mist, a moment of the mercy that the angels have kissed. A ritual vibration, a ceremonial dub, chanting in the center of the forest of the spores. Ending the prayer, never ending spore prayer. The drums stop, leaving only the stamping kick and the shaking chords. Multiple voices layer into a deep, low frequency chant. Earth, spirit, cycle, spore, amen. Out of the dark, into the day, the heavyweight stone is pushed away. I was hidden in the shadow, I was buried in the night, but the call of the Zion is pulling for the light. One little sprout with the mountain on its head, rising up to glory from the cold and dusty bed. The leaves are unfolding like a green winged bird, the sweetest little song that the forest ever heard. It's a vertical rebellion, a climb to the sky, leaving all the limits of the bottom land behind. A growing up to sprouting Zion, see the reach, learning every lesson that the sun has got to teach. A rising vibration and a lifting up, reaching for the rafters of the forest top. The stems stronger, the day sprouting Zion. Ooh. 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 You can try to pave it over, you can try to keep it down, but the power of the life forces are coming for the crown. Breaking through the sidewalk with a tender little leaf, bringing to the concrete a spiritual relief. I'm a stretching for the mercy, I'm a drinking in the rain, turning all the pressure into a biological gain. From a tiny little nothing to a mighty, mighty tree, that is the direction of the soul destiny. Growing up to sprouting Zion, see the reach, learning every lesson that the sun has got to teach. A rising vibration and a breathing dub, reaching for the rafters of the forest hub. The stem stronger, the day sprouting Zion. Now the music becomes ascension dub. The drum switch to a light galloping rhythm. The melodies start to layer on top of each other, each one higher than the last, upward, moving inward. Reach for, kiss the I am rising. Growing up to sprouting Zion, see the reach, learning every lesson that the sun has got to teach. A rising vibration and a deaf end up, reaching for the rafters of the forest hub. The stem stronger, the day sprouting Zion. Round the earth, hear the prayer, face to the sun. Life has begun. I give you the water, you give me the sun. Two different lives, becoming the one. The mushroom is a reach where the root cannot go, mining the minerals to help the tree grow. And the trees are working at catching the light, baking the sugar in the daytime bright. A perfect agreement, a holy contract, signed in the soil, it's a biological fact. No competition, no greed in the plan, just the symbiosis of the master design. Living in symbiosis, hand in a hand, feeding the spirit and feeding the land. A balanced vibration, a partnership dog, dancing together in the forest of the give taking, the life making symbiosis, taking the life making symbiosis. You have what I need, I have what you lack. I'll hold up your branches, you cover my back. One is the anchor, one is the sail, moving together through the mountain and veiling a Zion kingdom. We learn from the tree that nobody is a living in a total degree. We need one another, like the fungus and leaf, to find the salvation and the holy relief. Living in symbiosis, hand in a hand, feeding the spirit and feeding the land. A balanced vibration, a partnership dub, dancing together in the forest of the give taking, the life making symbiosis, taking the life making symbiosis. Got time switch to a heartbeat rhythm, my own. I am, you are, together beneath the perfect
take the broken branch, throw it in at the center of the brown avalanche. The pride of the summer and the glory of the spring are melting down together for the new life thing. It's the great compost, the holy stew, where the old vibration is a turning to the new. No waste in the system, no trash in the design, just the constant cooking of the spirit divine. Another great compost, deep and warm, where the life force is a change in the form, a crushing vibration, a breakdown style dub, merging in the middle of the forest of the heat. Rising the soul, compost. You can hold on to the me and the mind when you're caught in the gears of the biological time. The earth is hungry for the things you have been, to wash away the ego and to make the spirit clean. I'm a sinking in the furnace, I'm a sinking in the rot, turning all the history into the garden plot. From the dark decomposition comes the greenness of the green, the most powerful renewal that the world has ever seen. Now the great compost, deep and warm, where the life force is a change in the form, a crushing vibration, a breakdown style dub, merging in the middle of the forest of the heat. Rising the soul, the great compost. The music becomes heat dub, the treble is completely cut out. The bass line becomes a series of long distorted growls. The sound of steam hissing and bubbles popping in thickener, and break it down, feed the ground, holy light, complete, and turn on the wheel. And warm, where the life force is a change in the form, a crushing vibration, a breakdown style dub, merging in the middle of the forest hub. The heat rising the soul, the great compost. Everything returns, the holy fire burns, dirt to gold, new from old. Oh. Round and round. I'm and feed the rhythm to the real I spin. A watching of the loop where the out is at the in. No more a linear track and no more a straight design. When the Tropicana tape loop is a blurring of the line. It's a Tropicana tape loop, a warped kind of sound, a stretch in every rhythm that the tape afford to bound. I'm a locking to the flutter, I'm a locking to the wow, a living in the middle of the every kind of now. Tropicana tape loop, a spinning in the heat, a warping every rhythm on the never-ending beat, a psychedelic vibration, a lo-fi tropical dub, looping at the center of the righteous hub. The spin, the tape, escape, Tropicana tape loop.
is a slip in the pitch is a to bend. I'm looking for the beginning in the middle of the end. It's a vicious kind of motion, a sticky kind of vibe, a gathering the people of the looping kind of tribe. I'm a lock into the echo, I'm a lock into the hiss, with a rhythm that is a swallow in the everything I miss. No more static failing, and no more a constant wave, when the Tropicana tape loop is a reeling of the day. Tropicana tape loop, a spinning in the heat, a warping every rhythm on the never-ending beat, a psychedelic vibration, a lo-fi tropical dub, looping at the center of the righteous hub. The spin, the tape, Tropicana tape loop. Tape stretch ritual, the highs are rolled off, and the tape speed drops drastically, making the vocals sound like a deep slow motion chant. Walk sharp, the kind, real, feel the you. The tape is a stretching. Tropicana tape loop, a spinning in the heat, a warping every rhythm on the never-ending beat, a psychedelic vibration, a lo-fi tropical dub, looping at the center of the righteous hub. The spin, the tape, Tropicana tape loop, looping forever. Tropicana tape, the heat and the weather. Tropicana tape, the real is a done, the rhythm is one. The rhythm is one. Keep the gates a-cleaning, guard the righteous green. I'm unplant the citronella in the circuit of the mind, repelling all the static that the wicked afford to find. No more a parasite motion, and no more a buzzing lie, when the citronella circuit is lighting up the sky. It's a citronella circuit, a biting kind of shield, a keeping of the garden and a keeping of the field. I'm a lock into the voltage, I'm a lock into the scent, a purifying every path that the spirit has went. Citronella circuit, a sharp and a bright, a keeping of the pests away from the righteous light. An electric vibration, a defensive botanical dub, zapping at the center of the righteous hub. The guard, the gateway, citronella circuit, the guard, the gateway, citronella circuit. Is a biting like a spark upon the wire, a clearing every shadow with the electric kind of fire. It's a luminous protection, a precise kind of line, a keeping every frequency, a perfectly fine. I'm a lock into the filter, I'm a lock into the bass, with a rhythm that is a cleansing of the every kind of space.
No more a festering worry, and no more a buzzing drone. When the citronella circuit is all protecting of the home. Citronella circuit, a sharp and a bright, a keeping of the pests away from the righteous light. An electric vibration, a defensive botanical dove, zapping at the center of the righteous hub. The God, heart, the gateway, citronella circuit hub. The God, heart, the gateway, citronella circuit. The buzz, sharp, the leaf, heart, belief, the frequency is protected. Citronella circuit, a sharp and a bright, a keeping of the pest away from the righteous light. An electric vibration, a defensive botanical dove, zapping at the center of the righteous hub. The guard, heart, the gateway, citronella circuit. The guard, heart, the gateway, citronella circuit. Protecting the light, keeping it bright. The circuit is a clean, the best that I see. Drifting in the blue, let the tide renew. I'm sink down deep in the garden of the sea, a watching of the coral in the middle of the free. No more a rushing wind and no more a burning sky. When the coral reef rhythm is a passing of the eye, it's a coral reef rhythm, an oceanic kind of flow, a dancing with the currents in the deeper kind of flow. I'm a lock into the tide, I'm a lock into the wave, a finding of the silence that the water afford to save. Coral reef rhythm, a swaying in the deep, a guarding every secret that the ocean afford to keep. An aquatic vibration, a deep sea roots dub, flowing at the center of the righteous hub. The flow, the tide, coral reef rhythm. The color is a changing like a prismatic kind of light, a painting of the bottom in the middle of the night. It's a fluid kind of motion, a liquid kind of peace, so waiting for the tension of the spirit for to cease. I'm a lock into the ebb, I'm a lock into the flow, with a rhythm that is a moving where the breezes never go. No more a noisy burden and no more a heavy sand, when the coral reef rhythm is a reaching to the land. Coral reef rhythm, a swaying in the deep, a garden every secret that the ocean afford to keep. An aquatic vibration, a deep sea roots dub, flowing at the center of the righteous hub. The flow, the tide, coral reef rhythm.
ocean afford to keep. An aquatic vibration, a deep sea roots dub, flowing at the center of the righteous hub. The flow, the tide, coral reef rhythm. Floating in the deep, the promise that we keep. Coral reef rhythm is a sea, the ocean is me.
Tracing every shadow in the middle of the town. No more running fast and no rushing day. When the heat wave harmonic is sweeping it away. It's a heat wave harmonic, a melody of slow, a keeping of the spirit in the every kind of glow. I'm a lock into the sway, I'm a lock into the note, a sailing on the vibration of a steady kind of boat. Heat wave, harmonic, a swaying in the shade, a counting all the blessings that the midday has made. A soulful vibration of veranda style dub, harmonizing at the center of the righteous hub. The soul, the heat, heat wave, harmonic. The melody is a clinging like a honey to the spoon, a dancing with the spirit in the middle of the noon. It's a measured kind of union, a patient kind of love, a thanking of the blessing from the everything above. I'm a lock into the organ, I'm a lock into the chord, with a rhythm that is a giving of the righteous kind of word. No more a noisy riddle, and no more a jagged lie. When the heat wave harmonic is a passing of the eye. Heat wave harmonic, a swaying in the shade, a counting all the blessings that the midday has made. A soulful vibration of veranda style dub, harmonizing at the center of the righteous hub. The soul, the heat wave harmonic. Sleep, heat sweet, the harmony is the cure. The harmony is the cure.
birdie in the morning, a flip, the sampling of the blossom and the sampling of the bit. No more a slowing down and no more a staying still. When the hummingbird dub is a climbing up the hill, it's a hummingbird dub, a fluttering kind of flight, a seeking of the sweetness in the middle of the light. I'm a lock into the wing, I'm a lock into the speed, a gathering the nectar of the righteous kind of seed. Hummingbird dove, a hovering in the sky, a darting every moment as the time are passing by, a fluttering vibration, a rapid roots dove, feeding at the center of the righteous hub. The wings sing, the blur, hummingbird dove, the wings sing, the blur, hummingbird dove. The color is a shining like a jewel in the rain, a moving with the rhythm that's never to complain. It's an agile kind of motion, a precisely kind of way, a sipping all the sunshine in the middle of the day. I'm a lock into the pattern, I'm a lock into the dash, with the rhythm that is a brighter than the lightning kind of flash. No more a heavy step and no more a static stone, when a hummingbird dove is a making it all known. Hummingbird dove, a hovering in the sky, a darting every moment as the time are passing by, a fluttering vibration, a rapid roots dub, feeding at the center of the righteous hub. The wings sing, the blur, hummingbird dove, the wings sing, the blur, hummingbird dove. Darting every moment as the time are passing by. Hummingbird dove, a hovering in the sky, darting every moment as the time are passing by, a fluttering vibration, a rapid roots dove, feeding at the center of the righteous hub. The wings sing, the blur, hummingbird dove. Sweetness will last. I'm man walking down the row of the mango street line, a picking of the fruit that are ripened in the sunshine. No more a hurrying and no more a heavy load, when the mango street echo is a traveling the road. It's the mango street echo, a flavor in the air, a sharing of the blessing that the garden afford to share. I'm a lock into the clatter, I'm a lock into the beat, a dancing with the rhythm of the warm kind of street. Mango street echo, a bouncing off the wall, a calling out the people to the every kind of call, a tropical vibration. kind of traffic, a colorful kind of way, a keeping of the spirit in the middle of the day. I'm a lock into the woodblock, I'm a lock into the horn, with the rhythm that is a glowing since the moment I was born. No more a bitter feeling and no more a heavy sigh, when the Mango Street echo is a passing by the eye. Mango Street echo, a bouncing off the wall, a calling out the people to the every kind of call, a tropical vibration, a market style dub, echoing at the center of the righteous hub. The sweet, the heat, Mango Street echo. The wood blocks becomes the focus. An echo-drenched voice calls out across the stereo field. Right, swipe, sweet, sweet, be the one. The street is a living. A stopping, the spirit is a dropping. I meant sit in the middle of the sun, I'm burning still, a letting go of the every kind of will. No more a hurried breath and no more a chasing day, when the midday meditation is a showing the way. It's a midday meditation, a silence in the sound, a letting every worry sink away into the ground. I'm a lock into the nothing, I'm a lock into the space of finding all the wisdom in the emptiness of place. Midday meditation, a stillness in the heat, I'm marking out the temple where the sky and earth are meet. An ambient vibration, a minimal root stop, emptying out the center of the righteous hub. The still will, the sun, one, midday meditation. The mind is a clear like a pool without the rain, washing all the shadow from the every kind of pain. It's a luminous suspension, a weightless kind of state, waiting for the spirit for to open up the gate. I'm a lock into the hush, I'm a lock into the glow, with the rhythm it's a giving of the only kind of no. No more a noisy conflict and a more restless sigh, when the midday meditation is a staring at the sky. Midday meditation is stillness in the heat, I'm marking out the temple where the sky and earth vibration. Everything is a still heart.
Shallow motion and no more a wasted life. When the morning glory bakes is a climbing up the vine. Some morning glory bakes a foundation of the sound, a pulsing with the rhythm that are born out of the ground. I'm a lock into the earth, I'm a lock into the seed, a cultivating wisdom for the every kind of need. Morning glory bakes a vibrate in the deep, awaken every promise that the soil affords to keep. In the string of preparing for the beauty that the days are for to bring. It's a luminous ascent of the liberate kind of way, of growing with the spirit in the middle of the day. I'm a lock into the pulse, I'm a lock into the well, with the rhythm that's a shaking every story that I tell. No more a fragile effort and no more a fake stop. When the morning glory base is a beating in my heart. Morning glory base, a vibrate in the deep, awaken every promise that the soil affords to keep. A foundational vibration, a heavyweight root stub, grounding at the center of the righteous heart. The roots, the bloom, morning glory base. Grow, no, deep, vibe, keep the shine. The earth is a speaker. Morning glory base, vibrate in the deep, awaken every promise that the soil affords to keep. A foundational vibration, a heavyweight root stub, grounding at the center of the righteous heart. The roots, the bloom, morning glory vibes, rising from the earth. Second kind of birth, the root is the way.
melody of the orchid leaf, a weaving of the signal in the middle of the relief. No more a manual logic and no more a static wire. When the orchid oscillator is setting it afire, it's an orchid oscillator, a vibrating kind of bloom, a painting of the pattern in the middle of the room. I'm a lock into the sine wave, I'm a lock into the stems, a turning up the botany into the sonic kind of gems. Orchid oscillator, a pulsar in the green, a master in the signal that the eye has never seen, and a serenal for vibration, a biolight charted up, oscillating at the center of the righteous hub. The bloom, the sign, orchid oscillator. The petal is a circuit and the stamen is a gate, a timing of the growth rate in the middle of the fate. It's a luminous resonance, a mathematical kind of soul, a keeping every frequency a part of the whole. I'm a lock into the filter, I'm a lock into the fold, with a rhythm that is a glittering light, a story to be told. No more a clumsy action and no more a flat design. When the orchid oscillator is a dancing on the line. Orchid oscillator, a pulsing in the green, a master in the signal that the eye has never seen, an eternal vibration, a bioelectronic dub, oscillating at the center of the righteous hub. The bloom, the sign, orchid oscillator. Filter, sweet, resonate, see, translate. We are the botanical circuit. Orchid oscillator, a pulsing in the green, a master in the signal that the eye has never seen, an instrumental vibration, a bioelectronic dub, oscillating at the center of the righteous hub. The bloom, the sign, orchid oscillator, growing in the pulse, the science of the results. The leaf is a wire, the light is a fire. Shake the front, let the rhythm respond. I man beat the drum in the middle of the breeze, a learning of the language of the swaying of the trees. No more a synthetic sound and no more a broken beat. When the palm leaf gun is shaking up the heat, it's a palm leaf for Kents and a natural kind of gait, a trace in every rhythm that the gardener for to wait. I'm a lock into the shaker, I'm a lock into the wood, a thanking of the forest that the spirit afford to good. Palm leaf buckets are rolling in the sky, teaching every warrior how the rhythm afford to fly. A tribal jungle vibration, a pure organic dub, pulse at the center of the righteous hub. From the wood, good palm leaf of The pattern is a complex, the pattern is a clear. Speaking of the the truth that the jungle affords to hear. It's a foliage recollection, a breezy kind of tongue, a gathering of wisdom while the morning is a young. I'm a lock into the fund, I'm a lock into the click, with a rhythm is a growing like a bamboo in the stick. No more a noisy interference and no more a hollow clash, when the palm leaf for is a shaking in the dash. Palm leaf pop boys are rolling in the sky, a teaching every warrior how the rhythm afford to fly. A tribal jungle vibration, a pure organic dub, pulse at the center of the righteous hub. The front, on the wood, good, palm leaf fucking. Teaching every warrior how the rhythm afford to fly. A tribal jungle vibration, a pure organic dub, pulse at the center of the righteous hub. The frond on the wood, good, palm leaf fucking. Rustling in the shade, the dead is a pain, the jungle is the beat, the rhythm is the sweet. The sun is a climbing, the greenhouses are shining. surmising. I'm on step on the concrete, I'm on step on the clay. Pushing through the fever of the middle of the day. The air is a heavy like a blanket on the chest, but the stepper is a moving and I'm never taking rest. It's a sun-baked stepper, a rhythm in the drought, of finding all the wisdom that the water is without. I'm a lock into the vibration, I'm a lock into the haze, a walking through the fire of the summer kind of blaze. Sun-baked stepper, stepping in the heat, I'm walking out the tempo on the simmering kind of street. A humid vibration, a heavyweight thunder, pounding at the center of the righteous hub. The fire, the wire, sun-baked stepper. The fire, the wire, sun-baked stepper. The vision is a wobble like a mirage in the sand, a stretching out the shadow all across the burning land. It's a measured kind of motion, a deliberate kind of force, a keeping of the spirit on the everlasting course. I'm a lock into the kick drum, a lock into the snare with a rhythm that's a cooking in the heavy kind of air. No more a fading effort and no more a weak demand when the sun-baked stepper is a ruling of the land. Sun-baked stepper, a stepping in the heat, I'm marking out the tempo on the simmering kind of street. A humid vibration, a heavyweight thunder, pounding at the center of the righteous hub. The fire, the wire, sun-baked stepper. The fire, the wire, sun-baked stepper. Make the praise, step, step, keep the pre. The sun is our master. The soul is a master. Synthesis is a breathing. I'm a lookout from the edge of the glass and the pane, seeing all the colors of the sun and the rain. No more a separate part and no more a divided line. When the sunset synthesis is a making of the shine, it's a sunset synthesis, a merging of the art, a bringing every rhythm to the center of the heart. I'm a locking to the twilight, I'm a locking to the glow, carrying all the wisdom that the garden affords to know. Sunset synthesis, vibrating in the white, balancing the message. the righteous hub, the gold hold the light night. Sunset synthesis. The session is a closing, but the garden is a stay, awaiting for the spirit in the ending of the day. It's a luminous convergence, a symphony of root, a clearing of the sorrow and a bearing of the fruit. I'm unlocking to the future, I'm unlocking to the past, with the rhythm that is a built up for to always last. No more a noisy departure, and no more a lost design. When the sunset synthesis is a keeping of the shine. Sunset and synthesis, a vibrating in the wide, a balancing the message with the day and the tide. A bandit, a jamming thought vibration, a panoramic dub, merging at the center of the righteous hub. The gold hold the light night. Sunset synthesis. Every instrument from the previous tracks returns. The hand drums, the brass, the oscillation sips, and the thick bass. It's a massive sweeping wall of sound that elevates the spirit. Loom, loom, room, room, spin, big you. The garden is complete. Balancing the message with the ocean and the tide. A consistent vibration, a navigator styled up, steering at the center of the righteous hub. The way they sail